Whenever logs enter Wazuh, the system needs to decide whether the activity is normal or suspicious. That decision is made using Wazuh Rules. A rule is basically a condition or logic that checks logs and generates alerts when conditions match. For example, failed SSH logins, PowerShell execution, malware activity, user creation, privilege escalation. All these detections happen because Wazuh rules are matching logs. Let's understand the complete Wazuh rule flow. Step 1. Agent collects logs. The Wazuh agent installed on endpoints continuously monitors system activity and collects logs from different sources such as Windows event logs, Linux syslogs. The agent securely forwards these logs to the Wazuh manager for analysis. Step 2. Decoder parses logs. Once the logs reach the Wazuh manager, decoders process and normalize the raw log data. The decoder extracts important fields such as source IP, username, event ID, process name, command executed. This converts unreadable raw logs into structured data that Wazuh can analyze efficiently. Step 3. Rules analyze the parsed data. After parsing, Wazuh rules inspect the extracted information and compare it against predefined detection logic. Rules help identify failed login attempts, brute force attacks. Each rule has rule ID, severity level, description, detection conditions. If the log matches a rule condition, Wazuh triggers an alert. Step 4. Alert gets generated. When a rule is matched, Wazuh generates a security alert with detailed information including alert severity, source system, event details, matched rule, MITRE ATT and CK mapping if configured. The alert is then displayed in the Wazuh dashboard and can also be sent through email notifications, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Telegram, SOAR platforms. This helps SOC analysts quickly investigate and respond to threats. Wazuh already comes with thousands of pre-built detection rules. These are called default rules. They help detect different types of security threats like SSH brute force attacks, Windows login failures, and many more threats. Now let's see where these rules are stored inside Wazuh. First, open the terminal of your Wazuh server. Then move to the default rules directory using this command. seed/osix/ruleset/rules. Here, Wazuh stores all the built-in detection rules in XML format. Now let's list all the available rule files. Use ls command. You can see multiple rule files related to Windows, Linux, sysmin, authentication logs, web attacks, and many other security events. For example, select any one XML file. Now let's open one of the rule files and check its contents. Use cat XML file name. Inside this file we can see multiple detection rules with rule IDs, severity levels, descriptions, and matching conditions. Wazuh continuously compares incoming logs against these rules. If a log matches a rule condition, Wazuh generates an alert automatically. We can also search for specific rules. Now if you observe carefully, every Wazuh rule has a unique rule ID. This rule ID is very important because Wazuh uses it to identify, track, and manage detections internally. For example, here we can see rule ID 5710. Whenever a log matches the conditions defined inside this rule, Wazuh generates an alert using this rule ID. Along with the rule ID, each rule also contains severity level, description, matching conditions, log source information, MITRE ATT and CK mapping in some cases. For example, the severity level helps analysts understand how critical the alert is. A lower level may indicate informational activity, while higher levels indicate suspicious or malicious behavior. The rule description explains what activity was detected. In this case, it may indicate failed SSH login attempts. Wazuh continuously compares incoming logs against these rule conditions in real time. If the log pattern matches, the corresponding rule gets triggered and an alert is generated automatically. Now let's understand severity levels in Wazuh. Severity levels indicate how dangerous or important an event is. Every alert generated by Wazuh is assigned a level based on the impact and risk of the activity detected. Lower severity levels are usually informational events. These may include normal system activity, successful logins, service starts, or configuration changes. Medium severity levels indicate suspicious activity that may require investigation. For example, multiple failed login attempts, unusual user behavior, or policy violations. Higher severity levels represent serious security threats or confirmed malicious activity. These can include brute force attacks, malware execution, privilege escalation, or unauthorized access attempts. The higher the level, the more attention the alert requires from the SOC analyst. This severity-based approach helps security teams prioritize alerts and focus first on the most critical threats, instead of reviewing every log manually. This video, we understood the fundamentals of Wazuh rules, including default rules, rule IDs, and severity levels. These concepts are very important because they help us understand how Wazuh detects suspicious activity and generates alerts inside a SOC environment. In the next video, we'll move into hands-on detection engineering and learn how to create custom rules in Wazuh step by step. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next video.